amazing people out there. Welcome to tonight's Facebook Live. Today is January 10th, 2023. Who can believe that, right? Oh, and my name is Elizabeth Giles, coming to you live from the Stampin' Unicorns Craft Room. Tonight we're going to have some fun. We're going to do a few cards, show you some upcoming classes that I have, and even show some swaps that I received. So lots of good things. Hello, Miss Kathy. All right. I am waiting for it to pop up on my screen yet. So it popped up pretty early for you. All right. Oh, and I got to make sure to mute myself here too. So give me a moment on that. I always forget to put my phone in do not disturb mode. And then if I don't do that, it will buzz, it will ding, it will do all of the things. So, yeah. Well, I hope everybody had a great week. Let's see, this past weekend I had my open house for the new catalog, right? We had a few people. Okay, I'm just going in here to share now, or trying to share via, not share via WhatsApp. So weird. Some of these options. Share to a page. I don't know. I don't know what it's doing. Oh, it's because it's under me or under my business and not under me. Ugh, I'll do that later. Nonetheless. Yeah, so on Saturday we had open house and we had 2 classes. It was a day full of things for sure. So the 2 classes, we had Stamp Camp and then we had scrapbooking class, and I will be showing you the scrapbooking pages. We are going to make one of the cards from Stamp Camp tonight. Oh, I lied. 2 of the cards from Stamp Camp tonight, but the second card is going to be a little twist. So I'm going to make the card as we did at class, and then I am going to make it just a little different so you can see how easy you can adjust things and kind of go from there. So make sure when you pop in, you say hi. And yeah, oh my goodness, all the things. And I still can't get this to work. So it is going to be what it is at this point in time. So let's go up here. Just going to try and do this. Nope, that didn't work either. Okay. Well, anyways. Okay, let's go ahead and get started talking about things. I didn't really have anything else going on. We had the open house. And then on Sunday, my parents came over and we did a little electrical work. And I'm changing my backsplash in my kitchen. Ah, I know. So you guys have kind of come along with me. I've made some decisions and shared a few things. And I bought this beautiful black marble backsplash tile. Love it. So love it. After we put down the wood flooring, and just got some other things arranged in there, I just did not feel like we were going with a modern kind of look anymore. And, yeah, I don't know why that was the thing. So my mom and I, one of my original choices was this tin tile backsplash. So we went to Menards and picked up some tin tile, and it's white tin tile. So that is what I think we're going to do. I'll have to share a picture with you guys. And I know, so tomorrow night, my husband and I are going to take back 4 cases of the backsplash that I bought. And let me tell you, he is so upset, even though he won't say it, because not really upset, not really whatever. But he had to sit there while I picked through the marble. So if any of you guys know, marble has like different lines and different things in it. Maybe at the end of this, I'll go get a thing so I can show you. But, so I picked through cases of these tiles to make sure that they didn't have too much striping, too much whatever to them. So yeah. Oh, Sean Kirschbaum just messaged me and said that she asked if I was on. If somebody could tag Sean for me, I will try doing it, but I don't think it will allow me to. So I told you it didn't really pop up for me when I was doing these things, let's see if that works or not. Sometimes it allows me to take people from my Facebook page and sometimes it doesn't. But mine didn't really pop up. Hi, Eunice. So I just got to clear this message from her because otherwise I can't see your guys' comments. Thank you, Kathy Larson. Hi, Joanne. Yeah, so I know. So after how many things of going to get this backsplash, now I'm going to change it. But the kitchen's coming along. So we did some electrical work. Moved. I had this outlet. Like, do you guys have these outlets? This outlet in the kitchen. Literally, it was in the middle of the wall. And it was okay because we had a cupboard next to it. It wasn't designed that way. Like, the cupboard wasn't originally there. When we moved the dishwasher, we moved the cabinet over to that wall. But the outlet was in the middle of the wall. And I'm like, obviously, if I'm redoing this, I don't want an outlet right in the middle of the wall when there's no cabinets underneath it. So my dad, smart, moved the outlet so that it points to the garage. So now I have an additional outlet in the garage because I only had one out there, well, and one on the ceiling. And then put another outlet down below. So that's great. But, like, seriously, who puts an outlet right in the middle of the wall? I don't know. And then we added an outlet behind the fridge because we moved the fridge. And, yes, so those of you who came over for my open house were able to see the flooring and all the things. Like, it's really moving along. It's really nice to be able to sit in the dining room and see the people in the living room. Because, like, Gail was doing her make and take cards while we were setting up and having class, so we were able to converse together and just have conversations, right? It's not like a total open concept. Like, we do have the stairs that go downstairs. Like, we have the walls. So it's like when you walk in from the garage, you walk into the kitchen, and then it's the dining room, and then the living room over here. So, yeah. Anyhow, enough with my remodeling stuff. You guys, Poofers is down here. She's sitting on the floor. So, thank you, Kathy Larson, right? So, I will have to show you guys, you know, my stuff. Maybe I'll take a picture if we don't get around to posting it. But let me go through some things. Oh my gosh, lots of stuff going on, right? Celebration, all sorts of goodies. So, I think we're going to go ahead. You guys know I'm not like a huge small talk person. Like, it's been 9 minutes and I'm like, okay, let's get to it. So, yeah, let's get to it. I'm going to go ahead and flip you all around. We're going to talk about the upcoming classes first. One of them you do need to register for, like, today. The deadline's today. I'm going to be ordering the product tomorrow. And then another one is next week, and oh, just so many good fun things. So let's go ahead and flip the camera around. I hope I have it set up properly because, you know, I was doing some filming and some other things. Oh, this is definitely crooked. Ugh. Okay. So that's not the one I need to, yeah, that is the one I need to loosen. There we go. Oh, that looks pretty good. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. It might actually be pretty. Is it straight? Oh, there we go. That looks a lot better to me. Okay. So the first thing I want to talk about is the upcoming bingo. So this you do need to register. You guys, I had print-offs for this stuff. What did I do with them? Oh, give me a second. Sorry, I think I left them in the living room because I went to have lunch or supper. So give me one moment. Poof. got them. I left them on the counter. Okay. So, good evening, Cheryl. Oh, Marathon, Florida. How horrendous. All right. So the first class that's happening, it's the bingo. So for you, those of you who have not been to one of my bingo classes or done bingo, it's virtual or in person. So it doesn't matter where you live or anything. If you're not going to be able to do either of those, you can do it as a class to go because you will get everything to make these cards and then some. I always send extra supplies. So even though there's one dragonfly on here, you might get 2, might get 3, depending on what I got. Then there's these dots. You'll get extras of those. You get a whole, like, probably a half a thing of these. I mean, like, you get a lot of stuff. So even though I say it's for 6 cards or 6 projects, this just happens to be all cards. And then this little thing. That's so cute. It's so cute. You definitely get a lot more. Plus, with this bingo, it's product based. So you're going to walk away with this stamp set and this punch. So lots of good stuff here, right? And this is $60 right here. Class itself is $60, bingo and brunch. So if you are in person, I will be supplying you with brunch. And if you're not, then you're not, obviously. And then everybody will just need to give me their lucky numbers, which I'll follow up with everybody on that. So, the way that we do bingo, you choose 5 numbers, 1 through 25, and then I draw numbers, and that's how you do bingo. So it works out really well. Right now we have 5 people officially signed up and 1 kind of on the edge. So the more people there are, the bigger the prizes are. We do play 5 games of bingo. And it's all new product stuff. So what I do is I'm going to put in this and then the supplies that I need. And then the benefits from that is what I give away for the prizes. So it works out really good. It's basically like a mystery host shop, a mystery, like whoever wins the benefits, but we spread it out. So you can see these cards are pretty cool. I do all the die cutting, all of everything for you guys ahead of time. So it's pretty easy. So even if you do not attend the class, you can do this. Yeah, Sandy, you are correct about that. Ooh, we're counting you in. So even if you are on the edge about doing it, like besides Sandy, if there's somebody else considering it, you can contact me later on and see if I have it available. The thing is I would just have to order this for you, but you would have access to everything else. So again, this class is, did I even put the class date on here? Oh my gosh, you guys. The class date is the 21st, right? It's not this coming Saturday, but it's next Saturday, starting at 10:30 for brunch, and then 11 o'clock is when we will do start the Facebook Live and do the classes. So, okay. So, and this here, the Happy Labels alone for that bundle, that's $43 for this bundle before shipping and handling and tax. So it's almost like you're paying for this and you are getting everything else included. It truly is. My bingos are well worth it. Okay, so this is the bingo class. Then we have a true class to go. So our class to go for this month, and I've been doing them every month, so you guys got to get in on this. Like, it is so awesome. I do have some leftovers from last month that I will be selling. So this month it is using this country bouquet right here. So using this set. Now my class to goes, you can do it a couple different ways, right? You can do just, I got a print off for that. So this is on my blog. You can do just the PDF. The PDF is $15. You get all the instructions to make these projects. That is what the PDF is for. So the projects are, and I'm going to include the supplies for all of these. I was just going to do just this or that one, but I'm just going to include the supplies for all of them. So you get this awesome slimline card. And look at this treat. Chocolate included, people. And then this, I call this a basic fancy fold because it's pretty basic. And this guy here. Now, the one thing I really like about this is it uses pretty much everything in this stamp set. Like, you're using all of these things. And I think I used all the sayings. And then this is the 6x6. Or the 8x8, sorry. You do not get the frame, but if you want the frame, it's just $7. Some people reuse frames and that kind of stuff, so that's why I don't include it in my price. But if you just want the instructions, say you're a demonstrator or you might just use other products, the instructions are just $15. If you want all the projects, all the supplies, you get a full package of the pastel adhesive backed sequins. You will get a half a package of this ribbon, a half package of each of the designer series papers. Like, all right, that is $35. And then if you want it all, so if you need this stamp set and this punch, that's $73. So if you need the stamp set, the punch, all of the supplies, and the frame, you're at an even $80. So that is my class to go. You can check this out. It's on my blog. I think it's from the 5th, I want to say. So you can just kind of see. You can pay right on there through PayPal. Or if you want to reduce fees or whatever. I mean, you don't get fees, but I get fees. So that would be awesome if you wanted to pay by cash or check or whatever. So this does, the last date for the projects is January 22nd. So sign up for that. You've got a week and a half yet. So this is awesome. And it's to go. It's all prepped. I have even been printing off the PDF sheets for everyone. So it's just like my other classes where everything's prepped and cut and you get all of those extras. So awesome stuff. And I will have another one in February. So, all right. Okay. So those are the upcoming classes. I think we should get started. Oh, I had one more print off. I do apologize. Are you guys still with me? Give me some thumbs up. All right. The other thing I have going on, because it's that time of year, right? Celebration. There's lots of things going on. New mini catalog. We have the product share. So, I did announce this, like at the end of December. So product shares are where you get a little bit of everything. So we have ribbon, we have embellishments, we have DSP, and these pictures suck because my printer was running out of ink. But you can do like all of the separate product shares, or you can do the I Want It All bundle. Now I did offer, if I got 4 people, the Want It All bundle, they will receive a whole package of the small blending brushes. So I do have 4 people. I ordered the supplies for those 4 people already. So hopefully it'll be here at the end of the week or early next week. But everyone is getting a pack of these small blending brushes that free, $11.50. And then they are getting like pretty much everything that's listed on these pages. Like, it is crazy. They're getting a 1/4 of a pack of all of the DSP, all of everything. Like, it is super amazing. So yeah, right? Wahoo is right, Kathy. So if there are more people that want to do that, the next 4 people, I will still honor this. So you have to do the I Want It All bundle. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I split everything up into 4s. So if I get 4 people, that means I don't have any leftovers to try and use or to sell, you know, on the side. So that's why I offered a little sweet incentive. So yeah, that is, I think My product shares are one of the best deals around. I do not upcharge that much, even though I put in a lot of work to sort the ribbon and sort the embellishments. So, okay, now that's enough selling for right now. Let's go ahead and get stamping, and we will get going. Oh, and we had the winners. Oh my goodness, where did I put the winners from last week? So I made this card last week. Those of you who got to see it in person, you were oohed and awed about it. Yes, right? Oh my goodness. And the winner is Chris W. She won the card from last week. I better put a Post-it note on here because I usually put them in envelopes. And Chris, I will see you, I believe, at Merrill this weekend. So I am just going up there on Saturday only. Just a one day, but I will bring that along. And then our share winner won these gold facetive adhesive back sequins. Ooh. It's Chris with a K, remember, Kathy? just giving you a little gruff. Don't take me seriously. Okay. So these, oh my goodness, there's a piece of hair in there too. And you get a special piece of probably Poofer's hair. And that was, shoot, I'm going to say your name wrong. Because I don't know if I have her address. I think it was a Deborah. So I'm just going to write down Deborah. And then I'm going to have to go back because I didn't write the names down. And that's stupid of me. But you know, when you're doing things, I think I was eating supper and like doing a multiple things. So Deborah, I believe is your name, but I didn't see that you popped on yet tonight. So unless there's a Deborah that didn't say hi yet. Oh my gosh, you guys, you know how I am with names, right? I have to remember things like Chris with a K and Sean and, you know, I don't know, all the things. Okay, who's ready to stamp? We are going to make, the first project is just so stinking cute. And you can get this for free with a $50 order. Oh, I almost forgot. I am doing something else for orders too, right? And I apologize. Those that ordered in December, I think I still owe a few people an email. But in the month of January, when you order $50 or more, you are going to get a tutorial bundle from me that has 36 tutorials in it for free. I will email it to you and you can do whatever you want with those. Well, not whatever. You can't like give them to everybody, but you can utilize those tutorials and make some cool stuff. So anyways, back to the task at hand. We are using the Thanks a Bunch bundle here, not bundle, stamp set here. And this is so stinking cute. I absolutely love this. Now, if you follow social media at all, Stampin' Up! Social media, you will see that some of these people are making these guys into trees. We are not that crazy or adventurous. So we are not doing that. Here are the dimensions of the different card sizes that you need. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, if you plan on making this card, here you go. I think I left it there long enough. All right. So thanks a bunch. If you were here for Stamp Camp, you did make this card. I do have a few things prepped already. So this card, we're not going to take too much time on. But here are the 4 colors that we used. So we have Pale Papaya, Mango Melody, Parakeet Party, and Granny Apple Green. Okay, this is a weird combination of colors. So just curious, because I don't think a lot of people pop off these colors when we're talking about things. Out of these colors, which one is your favorite? Let me know what you think. I will tell you guys which one is my favorite. It might be a little bit of a surprise, and then you will see how different even Parakeet Party and Granny Apple Green are. A lot of people say they're too similar, but they definitely aren't. I don't know, papaya, pale papaya, parakeet party. Okay, got some things. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to create our card base. So you guys have seen me cut this card before. And what it is, this is like a full length of a card. So this would be 11 by 4 1/4. And then you cut off 2.75 or 2 3/4. And then you use this and you cut it down a little bit more. So that's why, like right here on the instructions, it says right here, pale papaya right here, and cut that piece down. And then I ran this through the stripes embossing folder. For those of you who have the mini machine, that is one of the embossing folders that fit. So the stripes and splatters 3D embossing folders, these are both smaller embossing folders and fit right through your mini machine. And the mini machine is a special this month. And yes, I did just say special. It is a special item if you sign up to become a demonstrator. Now, what does that mean? I know it does not mean that you have to do any of what I am doing right here. You can just keep doing what you are doing and get the amazing deal. We have another pale papaya. So if you are interested at all, the only stipulation is you cannot be a consultant for another direct selling, scrapbooking, card making type of thing. But if you have $175 worth of product that you would like to get for $129 free shipping, do it. You also get either the blue mini machine, which this is a brand new color for next year, or the white one. And I'm telling you right here, guys, this is a huge, phenomenal deal. Like, I know I've said that before with other things, but this one truly is. Stampin' Up, like all direct sales, like everything right now, they are having a bit of a decline in sales. So they are ramping up their efforts and they have this awesome deal going on. So $175 worth of product that you choose for $129, free shipping, only tax. You get the mini machine, you get the $175 worth of stuff, you get a paper pumpkin that they send you with your kit. You will also get like catalogs and stuff to send out. And if you decide to order from yourself, you get a 20% discount right off the bat. All right. So here's our card base. If you saw, I just glued that to the front. Now we're taking Mango Melody. And this is the other nice thing about this fold, is this is 8.5 by 2 3/4. So when you cut these, you will get 4 pieces out of a piece of paper. And we just scored that at 4 1/4, and we are folding that in half. And this here just gets adhered straight down. So what I do is I open this up and I look at the back side, and I am going to put that right in the middle. Nobody else has a favorite color here? Only 3 people? Come on, you guys. So there's Pale Papaya, Mango Melody, Parakeet Party, and Granny Apple Green. So this is just going to have equal around all the sides. We're not even worried about the front flap at all, because then when you fold it over, you will be good to go. Okay, now let's get to the good part. We're going to do some stamping. Stamping. So we have the carrot like details. Then we have the big carrot. We have the leaf. And then we have the leaf details. Apple green. Yeah, green. Green is good. And then thanks a bunch. And there's no one quite like you. Yes. All right. So lots of stamping going on. But trust me, it's going to be easy and it's going to be cute. So since this is photopolymer, I am just getting out my little stamp pad here. We're going to do the inside first. And our carrot is going to be in the Pale Papaya. Another papaya. Hello, Deborah. Maybe you were the Deborah, that one. I have to go back and look. I did not write down the name of our winner from last week. So, okay. So we're just stamping it off to the side. And then we're going to do our mango. And this is the detailed part. So this guy just gets a little bit of detail on the side of, and this is going to be a little hard for me to line up because the lights make that like almost impossible to see. Okay, now we're doing Parakeet Party. So Parakeet Party is a little bit lighter than the other green. The other green is Granny Apple Green. And add that there. And then we're going to do the No Play, There's No One Quite Like You in the Granny Apple Green as well. So that's our inside. So cute already, right? And then for our outside, let me just smidge in here. Now we are going to see, we are going to try stamping 4 carrots on the front here. The first one is going to be just like on the edge of the paper. So it kind of angles down just a little bit. And then we are going to turn it the other way. So very, very cute. I need to add a little bit more ink to my pale papaya. And this works for any time, right? We all have gardens. Oh, those got a little close, but it's okay. We all have gardens, so, you know, not just spring, but all summer long. And let's see how close I can get this with these lights. OMG. Okay, I'm just going to stop right there. That was like freaking perfect. Okay, well, don't worry. These will not all turn out that way. I'm just going to get this one down here right away since I had that right there. Oh, that one's pretty good too. So trust me, these are really easy to line up. And I have these lights shining on my card so I can barely see like the pale papaya color. But there we go. Pretty darn sweet. All right, now let's do the leaves. And the nice thing about the leaves is like they're fillers. So if you want to like add... like we got a bigger space there. I'm going to add 2 of them there. It still looks fine, you know? It is a thing. Okay. And then we've got the leaf ends. And all of these stamps come in this. And it's free with a $50 order. Plus with a $50 order, you will also get my 36 card tutorial. The nice thing about the tutorial is I have 1 card in it. Shouldn't say that's the nice thing, but it is, because then you are getting designs, you are getting other things from other demonstrators who have a different style than me and different products. So even though I might not have a specific product, you're still going to get cards using that product. Okay, and lastly, we're going to stamp the thanks. So we have pale papaya. We're going to stamp in the mango on there. And then we have the, that is not the right color, but it's still going to be whatever. I must have given you guys the wrong color too. There we go. So just a little tone on tone for that. I got to close these up, otherwise they are going to be all over me. All over. All right. So I think pale papaya won, and that is my favorite color out of these colors as well. So I like the new, it's kind of like a neutral, but it's a color. Like it's so just on point. I don't know. All right. So this is going to get glued right down. And I think I'm going to put my double ones at the bottom because they're going to get covered up just a smidge. Now these guys here, we got to give it a little bit of finesse. And you're just going to cut them down to whatever size you need them to. Boom. Boom. Okay. And these go straight on the card as well. kind of at whatever angle you want to put them at. There we go. And then we'll, since we have the glue out, we'll add the inside. So even though there was a lot of stamping, it really quick, a lot of details. And then lastly, we got to add a little something. So we have the Parakeet Party metallic woven ribbon. And we are just taking this and we are going to tie it right around our edge. Come on. Just in a knot, if it will cooperate. Should say if my fingers will cooperate. It has nothing to do with the ribbon. It's all about my fingers. Okay, snip that guy off. And then the other thing I liked to do with this ribbon is to just pull it apart. And I thought that that looked cool because we have kind of bushy stems for our carrots. So we're just fraying it a little bit. And here is our finished card. What do you guys think? Pretty easy, lemon squeezy. Now remember, if you comment Prize Patrol, you will get entered in to win the cards that we complete. So make sure to do that as well. All right. I'm not sure if I'm going to give all 3 of them away to the same person or if we're going to share the love yet. So who knows? All right. Just going to throw these into the bucket. I got to put my card on here so I remember what's in this bucket because I do have one more of them to make. Okay. Next up, people, is another card we made at Stamp Camp. But after we're done making this card, we're going to do a twist on it, okay? All right, so we used these dots. This kind of gives you an idea. Last week, too. Oh, when we made this card, right? So these dots we got for free at convention. And I like them. They're not like totally symmetrical and, you know, in order and that kind of stuff. So that's what's fun about it. I got the supplies out for this card, but I didn't grab, or I got this stuff out, but I did not grab the cards itself. So give me 1 second. I think it's just right here. Yep. Okay. This one I do not have wrote up for the dimensions, so you're going to have to listen along. Plus, we're going to be cutting one thing for the next card. So, all right, there's some prize patrols. So this card did not have a lot of supplies to it. We have a piece of thick white, right? So this is 11 by 4 1/4. Oh, both of the cards were 11 by 4 1/4. That's kind of silly. Fun. This is just a card front, so it's 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then you have some other ones. I don't know what size. That's 1 inch by 3 inches. This is Orchid or Fresh Freesia. And then Orchid Oasis, we cut one of these fun things from. Okay. So we're going to go ahead first and do our background, which is going to be on our sheet of white. This is in Fresh Freesia ink. And we are just going straight to the ink pad. So all over. If you do this technique, you always want to start with the lightest color. And you go all over with the lightest color. Okay? So that is all inked up. Now we have some re-inkers, or not some re-inkers, oh my gosh, some sponge dabbers. And we are going to dab on a little bit of Orchid Oasis and Starry Sky. Now, just like with some of the other techniques I show you guys, this is going to turn out different every single time you do it. So I'm just going to go like literally random, like I don't even know where I'm putting some of the ink, but it is just random. So like 3 times random, whatever. And then we'll bring in the Starry Sky So 3 times, kind of random. Okay, so that's done. Now we're taking our cardstock and placing it on top. You could use the Stamparatus for this as well. That works really good. And then you just put your cardstock down on the Stamparatus and you stamp it. I do not like the big blocks. I cannot grasp them as well. So that's why when I use these big backgrounds, I don't really use them. And this is what we get right now. Now this is cool. Don't get me wrong, right? You got all the colors there. But I needed it to be a little bit more. So I took my fresh freesia and my large blends. And we're just going to add color. So it's just going to be a really light, pale fresh freesia. And the reason why I didn't stamp on the cardstock is because that cardstock would have absorbed the color of the other inks and it would not have looked the same. So while this is just a little bit of a process, trust me, it looks a lot better than if I would have stamped directly on that cardstock. All right. So just a little bit of color wherever you want. You can do an ombre effect if you want. You could do more on the edges if you want. I just went over the whole thing until I got the color that I desired. And that's good. And it doesn't look very white, but when you put it against the white, it is, or very colored. When you put it against the white, it is very colored. Okay. The only other stamping we have, excuse me, I need a drink. Alex made strawberry watermelon crystal light. Yum. Okay, we are using the happy labels. Do you guys remember what we just talked about with happy labels? It is part of the bingo for my event. So if you do the bingo, here's just another card you can make with your happy labels. And what does it use? It uses white, white, and a background stamp. Just wait till you see the next card. So we're just stamping that in Starry Sky. And then we are grabbing the label punch. And I used this ticket end of the label punch. There's like a scalloped and more of a ticket. And we are going to slide that in. And just do both edges. Very easy to utilize. Bam. Done. And now let's assemble our card. I'm telling you guys, it's super easy. And I did not score this. I apologize, you guys, if yours weren't scored in class. I typically score the thick white. So, ugh. We had that discussion last week on Facebook Live, who scores and who doesn't, right? It worked out though, I guess. And this is just going to get glued down. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Whoa. I stuck my finger in it. Okay. And then we have this diorama piece. Super cute. So these are a whole set of dies, many different sizes. And I mean, it looks good on there. Yes, a circle die would have looked good too, but I thought with the irregular shapes of the dies that this really complemented that. So I think I just tilted it a little bit. And of course, we got to have a little dimension. So let's pop this saying up. Let's get, ooh, Packers do not score. My husband would love that comment, Sean. Absolutely. He is not a Packers fan. Boy, did I see the grin on his face. All right. Here we go. I finally found my large dimensionals. Oh, I only need 3, not 4. Okay. So here we go. And let's put it right up here. And lastly, on this card, we added a few embellishments, right? We got these flat adhesive back pearls. Oh my goodness, I really like these flat adhesive back pearls with this dots background, as you saw this week and last week. So we're just going to grab one off of there. I should be using my take your pick tool, but it's like right there, but I'm just grabbing them here. And this is the card, right? How about them apples? Super cute, easy. This was the dots last week. Totally different look, right? Boom. And now we're going to take this, but like totally kind of change it. Sort of. We're going to do the exact same thing here, but we're going to change the background. So, to do that, we are going to bring in some DSP. This is the Like an Animal 12 by 12 DSP, and this DSP is super awesome. Let me find the sheet for it so you can see all the designs without me taking them all out. Of course, it's the last one. So check these out, right? So silver or gold foil on one side, and then the other side is just a regular pattern here. All right. So we're going to take, I think we're going to use this top sheet because it's right there. I've been trying to, I was trying not to have to close those up, but I forgot that I needed to cut this paper. You ordered that one? Yes. It's so stinking cute. I just gotta find, oh, this one is not the one that I already had open. Hold on. I already cut from a sheet. I don't want to cut from a sheet that's not cut. Here we go. Here we go. So back to the task at hand. I think I want to use, you know what, maybe we'll use two different patterns. Because I really liked this one and this cheetah one. So we're going to grab both of them. And then I can keep one and the winner can keep one. Okay, so we're going to cut this to that 4 inches by 5 1/4. And yes, I did just cut both of those at the same time. You can do that, you know. Just take your time. Don't rush it. Okay, and I haven't officially tried this yet, but it was an idea that I had. Because, you know, we all like embossing, and there's a lot of different techniques with that. And one of the techniques is called emboss resist, which is where you emboss and then you color over the top and then you just wipe it off of the emboss piece and it keeps that color. So we're going to try that, right? So we have our blends here. Let me grab, because the Starry Sky is pretty dark, so we'll grab that. And then this one's for Orchid, I guess. You guys see, I like to use dark colors. Okay. Whew, I think we're going to start with the darkest color first, because it's a little intimidating. Okay, here we go. Oh my lord. We might have to use daubers, actually. We'll see how this colors. Because I might want it to just be a little darker than what the blends usually do. But this is kind of giving me a nice, smooth hue. Oh yeah. So this here is kind of gives me vibes. Oh my gosh. When I was in elementary school, well, even maybe high school, there was this like Frank. I want to say it ended in Frank, but they made folders and all sorts of stuff, like design that had the animal print and the funky animals and all that kind of stuff. Somebody tell me what I'm talking about. I know it's a thing. Oh my goodness, this looks so cool. I just gotta make sure to leave room for all the colors. Lisa Frank, yes! Ha! I was half there. Thank you, Deborah. Yeah. Deborah, did you comment on my Facebook Live video last week? I think I might have picked your name for a winner. Okay, so we're just doing these kind of shades because purple's my favorite, right? So why not stick with the purple and the blues? The Starry Sky kind of has that midnight bluish purple color in it. Oh, you guys, this looks so good. What do you guys think? Right? Oh my goodness, I think I need a little bit more color on this. I'm going to add a little bit more orchid right in here. Oh, this is looking so cool. So you can see how just by adding a little bit different of a pattern, this card's going to look totally different. Okay. I'm just going to add, I like rich colors. So when you're using these blends, it gives a nice smooth color, but it takes multiple layers of ink, right, to get that smooth color. Okay, now we're going to take our Kleenex and just wipe this off, and that'll make the gold embossing. See, it's bringing some of that ink off. Just stand out a little bit. Ooh, ah. Okay, let me grab the cardstock. We'll finish this one. And the next one will, I'll just color this one, but we won't finish the card, but I just want to color it so that you can see. Should we use, no, I don't want to get out all the blends. I was going to say, should we use a different color ink? But I don't want to get out all the blends for that, and I really like the way the purple looks. I don't know. Now I'm just talking to myself. You guys, I'm sorry. But then for this one, instead of using those opals, we're going to get out some metallic and use those embellishments. See, I sort of had it planned out in my head. I know, isn't that crazy? Because I normally do not plan any of this stuff. I still can't believe I didn't score any of this. Ugh. Okay. The other side, that just pales in comparison to the side we just did. But would be great for like a scrapbooking page, especially if you don't want the background to pop and you're like at a zoo or something like that where you don't want this like metallic-y color. Oh, I wonder if that should be gold. Huh. Oh well. Because, you know, this one's cut out. This looks good too. This gets dimension. Boom, boom, boom. You guys, I had to sleep on the couch on Sunday night. My husband has restless leg syndrome. And I swear to God, if he would have thrown those covers off of me one more time, I was going to just send him to the moon. Oh, so I just decided instead of getting mad, I would just go to the couch. Like a big girl. Okay, metallic variety. Here we go. So I keep my embellishments in our stamp cases, and then I just label like the side. So I know this has my metallic in. And then inside of here, I have these passport envelopes that my downline told me about. And they work out just swell. So that keeps the embellishments separate inside of the little case. Look at this. Uh-huh. I'm telling ya. That is so stinking cute. So cute. And if you had like a birthday or something like that, you could totally do all of the things with that. So I'm just going to quickly color this one because it's silver and I want to see what it looks like. And you guys are just along for the ride at the moment. So let's see. We will start with the darkest color first. Whoa. Really shaking it there. Shake your groove thing, baby. Okay. And then orchid. I just really like how these blend. Obviously they're called blends, but how they blend together. And we'll see what you guys think, if you like the gold or the silver better. Although it could be because I'm doing a different pattern too. Ugh. How rude, huh? How rude. Okay. Fresh freesia, y'all. That's going away. Oh, no. I lied. That's not going away. No, it is. It's going away at the end of this catalog. That's going to be here before we know it. So Celebration is a great time to stock up on the papers and the inks. If you don't have the ink refill, do that. Because come like March, people are going to be like buying it like it is on fire. Like it is going out of style. Literally, it's going out. So make sure to get your hands on those. Pale papaya, soft succulent, evening evergreen, and polished pink. So you definitely want to check your stash for all of those things. Okay, let's just get a little bit more. I think that looks really good. Okay, I gotta rub it off. My fingers are like all full of ink, which is great. Okay, so do you guys like which one better? The gold or the silver? Or it doesn't matter, they're both cool. Okay, let me just clean this up. We're going to show some things. And I think I'm going to show the scrapbook pages first. And then we will show some of the swaps. Oh my goodness, it sounded like somebody just like knocked on the wall. Huh. The gold seems to pop more. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. Okay. I had a container. Here it is. So I've been reusing these containers from our adhesive to put like my daubers and stuff in. Works really slick. Super slick. All right. That can get set over here. And let me grab the scrapbook pages. Woo! All right, so I did a scrapbooking class. It was $15 for 2 sets of pages. And let me tell you, scrapbook pages are hard to design for a group because of the supplies they use, right? So here is the first set of scrapbook pages. This is the new, oh, I think I gotta zoom out. Oop. Or am I all the way zoomed out? There we go. Finally. Okay. So this is the first set. So this is a 5x7. And these are, then the rest are like smaller, or the standard 4x whatever. So check that out. So this paper is the new Celebration Designer Series paper. It's free with a $50 order. And I purposely didn't put a title on here because you have all have pictures that you don't necessarily need a title for. They're just beautiful pictures. So this is that set. So one side is this floral, the other side is the pattern. This paper is not this one. You could totally use this one if you wanted to, right? I just didn't have enough for the class. So I grabbed paper from the $100 freebie right here. This is Dandy Designs. You get 4 of each of these sheets and you get tons. It's 12 by 12. So this is the sheet that I used. So also pale papaya, or petal pink, sorry. We're talking about pale papaya so much. So you can see these are just strips of paper here. And then the flowers we just cut out of the designer series paper. Super easy. Super easy. And then I added these embellishments. Let me grab that because I don't know what they're called. They are faceted gems. They are solid faceted gems. And then that was the Mossy Meadow. So these are the other colors in there. So lots of good gems with that. So that would be a good thing for scrapbooking pages. They're low profile, but they give a little bit of bling. All right. And then the next set of scrapbooking pages we did was with 6x6 designer series paper. Right? So here we go. So here's a 6x6, 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 6x6. So we used 6 pieces of 6x6 designer series paper. And this suite, you guys, the stamps, the dies, the everything, super awesome. Let me show you the paper here. So all of the paper, one side has either iridescent or a gold to it. So you can see. And I just used them like I put it on a neutral. And then we stamped a little bit on the background. This has Wink Stella on it. Let me grab the stamp set. So for the stamping in the background, I used this piece, this piece, this piece, and this piece. And what I did to make it a little easier, which I hope it was easy, I just put them all on one block. So I'll show you how I line them up for those of you who might want to recreate this. This one was here. No, hold on. So here we go. This is how they were. Boom. Like that. Okay. So it's kind of elongated. It worked out really well. Like you could put them inside of one another, or was it more like, oh, it was more like this. That's just stamped off. Okay. So it just worked out really well to have them on one block, and just to create multiple areas on the background piece. Then the other piece is I created a template. So I cut out the shapes and then they got to stamp just the Stamparatus template thing. So if you don't know what that is, maybe I'll show that sometime. But yeah. So and these are pictures from when me and my husband went to Mexico just in December. And oh, this too. I'll have to show that sometime. But we used the adhesive sheets for on the back of our letters. So I ran them through the die cut machine, and so they're stickers. So super easy. When you run them through, I think I have that scrap wherever did I put that. I don't know where I put it, but very easy to use. When I first saw these letters, these die cuts, I was very concerned because I didn't want to use glue with them. But then I remembered, oh yeah, we have this other thing that we can use. Look at how iridescent and shiny that is. This is my favorite picture from the whole trip. I know, that's kind of weird, but I love how it looks, the scenery there. So yeah, I mean, I do like this picture too, you know. Who wouldn't like a picture of a man bringing them drinks on the beach, right? Okay. So those are the scrapbook pages. I'm just going to grab a handful of swaps to show you. Oh, and I have some mail to show you guys too. So I'm going to grab just literally a handful of swaps. We'll go through those. Okay, so this one was just a thank you card. And that was from Tammy. She said, thank you. I organized the swap for demonstrators. So how awesome is that? I know this paper isn't around anymore, but super cute layout and really easy, right? Penguin, Mr. Penguin. Oh, and then this is a Christmas card from Sandy Zidane. Oh, she's usually on here. Oh, I think you are on here, Sandy. Maybe I just missed you saying hi. So, Sandy's done. I love these easy, I call them simple fancy folds because it doesn't involve a lot of like additional supplies and stuff. So this literally is, you take the card, you score it in half, and then it gets folded back. Super awesome. And the colors, right? We love it when we take our DSP and add those colors around. And I don't have these frames. I really, really want them. But, you know, I keep forgetting and ordering other things. All right. Oh, here. This is with that stamp set. This was in the swap that I received. So there's a bunny set too that has a punch. But then these are the carrots that we just used. And this is from Beth Maxwell. And she said, thank you for organizing this swap. I know it's a lot of work. And it is. And then she sent me these unicorn tears. And I am totally going to have to find these. It says distributed by Unicorn Utopia LLC out of Phoenix, Arizona. So I'm guessing they're like runts or something. But I just thought that was so cute. So thank you. I'm probably going to eat those later, not going to lie. All right. So this is from Roz. Roz. Oh, I did open it. It just resealed. There we go. So this is a Christmas card from Roz. I don't know if she was on tonight. So this is the framed florets, right? And then we had special paper that went with it. And these dots were not colored. She colored those in. And just best wishes, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Very, very cute. All right. And then the last one was from, oh, it must be inside. Oh, and money for the return shipping. You ever find those old like birthday cards, like my kids, right? They put all this stuff together and then they find old birthday cards and there's still money in it. That's what that just felt like. All right. So this is thank you for organizing the swap, Linda. So when they send me their swaps, they can send money and I put the postage on then. It's super easy. But I really like this designer series paper was during celebration this last time, but she embossed over the top of it. Like that's super cute. I would have never thought to do that, but very, very cute. All right. Okay, we're going to show this handful of cards and we will go on with that, right? Very nice cards. Okay, here we go. So the first one here, oh, and I don't know who these are from. They're all over the place, but this is that motorcycle set. Look at the details in these dies. Like, that's just a little crazy. I am not a motorcycle, nor is my family, so I probably don't know if I would buy this because it's just not something that I use, but very awesome. Very awesome. I did a, it's called a swap for a suite. So these next 4 cards, it looks like, are all made by the same person. And all from the Regal, where is it here? Oop, here we go. Yeah, Regency Park. Okay, so that's the paper that goes with it. And I just absolutely love these little flowers. And then this embossing folder too. We use that embossing folder. So very cute. And then look at this. So this is that shimmer, textured shimmer paper. I mean, here's that embossing folder again, right? Because it's part of this suite. And then this ribbon. OMG. And the last card here, I'm not sure why there was one in an envelope. I think this is the punch that goes with it. So she was showcasing the punch there. Does this have a name in it? Nope. So, and here she stamped on the pattern paper and then die cut it out, or punched it out. And some more of that shimmer paper, which I absolutely love. That is one of my favorite things, is that shimmered texture paper. Absolutely. All right. So this is from Melinda Hutchinson. So she used the celebration paper from the day at the farm. So you can see the cow she just cut right out of the paper. Okay? And then love Moo. Happy Valentine's Day. Love Moo. Very cute. Colored the heart there. This one is from Tammy King. So Tammy had, so this is free with a $50 order. Then Tammy's paper is also free with a $50 order. Dainty Flowers. I love the pattern in this paper because it literally looks like it's on some sort of linen. So very, very nice. And then she used that, this is actually part of the Harley Davidson suite. Or it's not Harley, but you know, the motorcycle suite. All right, this card is from Linda Sabraski. It looks like a fancy fold. Oh, it is. Okay. Linda. Oh, that's cool. Oh my gosh. Linda, Linda, Linda. Okay. This is like craziness. So this would definitely be a class. Okay. Got that? So that connects out like that. And then it folds shut like that. That's pretty cool. I might have to figure out these measurements. It's definitely not something, like when I say a simple fancy fold, this is kind of simple, but this part of it makes it complicated. So, okay. Linda. Then we have Teresa. This looks like a pocket card. Oh, no, it opens like this. But that's cool, like how she folded it down like that. I don't think I've ever done that. Again, with the carrots. So that's the free celebration stamp set. And then we have from Nanette, right? Yes. Nanette Verhagen. She's got this card here, which opens up normally. But adding like these details, right? Like folding that back, I've only done a couple of those, but then adding the texture all the way around, that's pretty cool. And the nice thing about being the swap host, like organizing it, is Nanette had different colors of these and I got to choose which color I wanted. So, you guys, everybody does such awesome work in these swap groups that we have. And I feel so privileged to even get like Christmas cards from these awesome ladies that, I don't know, it's just so rewarding. So rewarding, right? So I hope you guys, that's it for tonight. I hope everybody had a great time. Let me just lay out the cards here again that we did. We did this one, and this one, and this one. So remember to comment Prize Patrol to get entered to win. I'm not sure, again, if I'm giving away all three of them to one person or if we're going to split them up, but it's a nice little piece of happy mail, right? We all need happy mail, no bills. So let's spread a little joy. And yeah, so good night. Yes, I will see some of you on Saturday in Merrill and others of you in a week and a half at class. Oh, and if anybody wants to register for bingo, please message me so I can get you all signed up and get your stuff ordered. All right. You guys have a great night. I will see you next week. Ta-ta.